I did a radio interview this morning on Off the Shelf, which is a radio show that I'm a talk show host on. It's on Blog Talk Radio again. It's Off the Shelf. It comes on Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But the guest this morning was Andrea Mills, and she's written several books, and she's contributed to the anthology Arise from the Ashes. But I asked her, what are 3 to 4 tips that you use, things that have worked for you, not that you just read or heard about, but they've actually worked for you to spread the word about your books? You know, through your marketing, you see an increase in sales, you see more people sending you emails or asking you questions about your books. You might be getting more radio requests because there's just more interest. It's helping to spread the word about you and your books. And this is what she said. I'm telling you, this is something, been doing radio interviews for over 13 years, and she's the first guest who answered like this. She said, well, I absolutely love book marketing. She just loves promoting books, and she said she does Facebook, although be careful. I know Facebook had an incident, and they'll tell you a lot of these social media sites and some businesses to keep in case you get locked out, forget your password, to give them your cell phone number. I try to get them the least amount of info as I can, because if they get compromised, whoever compromised is going to take all that stuff you shared. So anyway, that's another point. But she says she loves Facebook, and also LinkedIn. She has success with LinkedIn, but she just spreads the word and then asks her friends and her family and people she goes to church with, spread the word, spread the word, spread the word. And she writes victorious living books as part of her ministry. But that's a number 1 tip now I will share with you to sell more books. Just get to where you love telling people about your books. Now, if you write a great book and it's been touched by a great editor, you should feel confident about your book, and this is a winning story that if anybody reads it, they're going to say, wow, not only time well spent, but I won't forget that story anytime soon. And that will really help you to market a book. Write your best book, not just to say I'm at my book writing quota. A lot of book publishers, writers I know who write for them, they have to get out a book like every 3 months or every 6 months. Every other month they're putting out a book. That's a lot of books. So, but you want to be confident in your book. You want to feel really good about it. Then you'll be like Andrea Mills and say, I love book marketing. So that's one of the first things. Just love it. Be confident. Write a good book and have a good editor. Some other secrets are, you want to build a team just like big businesses do. You want to have other people start spreading the word about your book. That's why people give away free copies of their books. It's just, can I get the word out about me? If the writing is good enough, they will come back. Maybe not everybody, but a lot of people getting the word out. Free copies, free excerpts. Going to right now on C-SPAN is the Wisconsin Book Festival. Was on C-SPAN, and that's another way. You go to different book festivals. You get out there. You give away free bookmarks, free postcards, free excerpts. Ask people to sign up for your newsletters. If you have a radio show, give people handouts so they can remember it, like a magnetic. They can stick it on the refrigerator with a nice design on it. Get you those self-inking stamps. I know I get mine from Vistaprint. Every envelope, boom, 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 stamp it with that stamp. And then again, ask your family and your friends to tell people they know about your writing and your books. I mean, those are secrets. Getting your radio interviews, the Gebby Press, getting your television interviews, doing your direct mail letters. I had a lot of success with that in the Tennessee area when I first came out with, I think it was Spiral, with direct mail. Some other places, the same letter didn't get many bites, but I did get a lot of success in Tennessee. So just paying attention, measuring which areas work the best for you, and getting out there and absolutely loving telling people about you and your books, writing articles, doing blogs, not the ghostwriting blogs, but the ones where you can put in your byline. The article written by Denise Turney. She's a Southeastern writer, the author of the books Love Pour Over Me, Spiral, Portia, amongst other books. And visit her online at Chistel, CHISTELL.com. That could be your byline with your information when you do articles. Every little thing. If you start now and keep going, and within 1 or 2 years, check your search engine. When you put in your name and it says 30 things come up. You start doing more book marketing, you put in your name, 500 things come up. And you put in your name and then 10,000 or more things come up. That's some of the traction effect of your work. But just love it. Write a great book, edit it and say, I love book marketing, sold a recap, postcards, direct mail letters, going to book festivals, handing out those excerpts, and a lot of free things. Make sure your website URL is on everything. I've been doing off-the-shelf radio for over 13 years now. I have people who I have to hunt for their website URL. It's not in their signature line. When they requested the interview or their publicist did, there was no website URL. And some authors still don't have a website. That might be hard for you to believe, but I'm telling you, as a radio talk show host, I have seen that many, many times, or I have to hunt for the website, or they don't have one. So that's another thing. Build yourself a website. Write a great book. Work with an editor. Build a great website. Write articles. Promote those articles. Do videos, whether it's YouTube, Vimeo, etc. Promote those. Get on radio shows. The Gebby Press is a good resource to find television stations and radio stations. Start a newsletter. Start your own direct contact list. Send direct mails. Ask your family and friends to let people know that you've written a book, where they can find the book. Maybe you try some Amazon ads, whether it's with sponsored products or you're doing keyword ads. A tip I learned, somebody shared with me, if you do keywords, do 500 or more different keywords that are relevant to your book. Just try different things and see what works for you, but absolutely have fun. Have fun at book conferences and book festivals. That is going to be part of your reward in connecting with readers. Secrets to selling more books. Number one, just love marketing books and telling people about your books and yourself as a writer. See you back here next week at Chisel.com YouTube channel. Please go get a copy of my new book, Love Pour Over Me, by Denise Turney. It's an ebook in print. You'll love it. Bye for now.